Capricorn, welcome back to another reading. This is going to be your monthly reading, okay? I've already posted a monthly read, so just expect this as a bonus read for Capricorn, okay? A little bit more structured as well, specific, okay? So let's get into this monthly reading for Capricorn. What do you have for Capricorn? Let's see. Monthly read for Capricorn. All right. Okay, Capricorn. All right. So the only card that came out for you, Capricorn, when it comes to money, it's not such a great energy here. I feel like you have just a few troubles this month, Capricorn. It's not one of your best months. It's not the greatest. Okay, and of course, be sure to check out your other signs. Okay, Sun, Moon, Rising. But Capricorn, there are some things that are happening here. You got your overall energy here as the King of Swords, the Two of Swords, as well as the Ten of Cups. Okay, is what's coming out here for your overall influence here for the month of May. Okay, so you could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. This could be someone that you have a family with. You created a family with somebody that you maybe want a family with, or somebody who wants a family with you. It's so annoying when these readings happen and people show up in your energy and like they sort of dominate the energy. And I'm kind of getting, it's a lot of air energy here for you, for sure. Some of you guys have air in your chart. Someone's in denial here. The Two of Swords, I feel like someone wants a family. Someone wants a family. And I feel like someone is trying to convince themselves that, in the month of May, they're convincing themselves that they don't want a family. They're convincing themselves that they don't want this family dynamic, this happily ever after, right? Someone's trying to be really serious and stoic and, not really show their feelings. But the truth is that somebody wants this happily ever after. They want this family. They want, people to sit and admire, their children and their spouse and just be so proud of their family is kind of what I'm seeing here for the month of May. Huge influence here. I mean, someone in your energy is showing up very strongly. If this is not you, of course, this is somebody else who's heavily thinking about you and thinking about the fact that they want this relationship with you. And for whatever reason, for them, it feels like it's like someone saying to themselves, logically, it makes sense for me to be with Capricorn, right? Logically, this is my person, this is my happily ever after. They make me smile, they make me feel safe, they make me feel secure, they make me they feel like family, they feel like someone I could spend the rest of my life with. Okay, but this Two of Swords here, we're gonna have to clarify this energy. It's like someone doesn't want to confront something. This could also be something in regard to family, just in general, that this person has not been able to confront, and so it's hard for this person to be vulnerable. Capricorn. Okay, so like I said, this could be you and your person. Strongly getting it somebody else though. All right. Now, the Wheel of the World is here. Okay, so you could be ending out a cycle with a particular person. You could be starting a cycle. We're going to have to clarify that as well to see what's going on here. So it's like either you're starting a cycle, and of course, when one cycle ends, one cycle begins. But we're going to have to figure out what cycle that is for you, right? Are you closing out a cycle with a particular person, ending a relationship, ending a cycle, or are you starting a new one? Okay. When it comes to money, I feel like you're hit pretty hard. I don't know what happens in the situation, but I feel like it's in regard to people. I feel like when it comes to your money, you're hit where it hurts. That's what I'm hearing. It's hitting where it hurts. Okay, so there's something in regard to your money that's being affected, and it's affecting you emotionally. Um, is kind of what I'm feeling like. Gosh, Capricorn, I'm not gonna lie, your reading for the month of May, it just feels so, situations where it just feels like it's so straightforward that it almost feels like it's confusing. Because it's like so straightforward that it's like, what's behind, right? What's behind that straightforwardness? This is exactly what it is. It's like somebody's telling you exactly what it is, exactly, what you technically need to hear, but you're still wondering, like, why? Like, what's the why? What's happening behind that? And so that could be something that's important in the month of May as well. You may be feeling pretty depleted in the month of May as well, like just feeling like you don't have support, or you're in lack, or you're feeling like you don't have what you need to grow and to just, what I mean? You could just be feeling a sense of lack. And I always say with the Five of Pentacles, at least for me, the Five of Pentacles is the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is like that, is half of the Ten of Pentacles. And so it's kind of just how you're thinking about your situation. A lot of you're in the Five of Pentacles, right? When it comes to your money situation, but you're not actually, you're in a period of change, right? So maybe you're changing careers, changing jobs, changing environments, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Changing majors when it comes to your education. Whatever it is, you're in a state of change, in transformation, right? I feel like in the month of May, and you could think of it as, oh my gosh, I'm in lack, I'm struggling, life sucks, like I don't have any support. You could think of it as that, or you could change how you're thinking about it, right? Because I feel like there's a sense of lack. It's like you have enough to survive, you have enough to get by and do what you have to do until you get to this new phase of your life. But you're too focused on what you don't have, I feel like. Okay. In the Five of Pentacles, especially with the depictions like this, it always gets me like, Five of Pentacles, it's sitting up in the church, it's wrapped up in something. But that doesn't mean you don't have it, right? It just means you don't have immediate access to it. And to sit around and say, oh my gosh, life sucks, I don't have this, I don't have that. It's like, don't think about it like that. Think about, okay, how do I get what I already have, what's already wrapped up in something? How do I pull out that money or something like that? It's like putting in an investment into something, and you put all your money and all of your resources into a particular investment, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm broke. But the truth is, your money's wrapped up in investment. It's not actually, you're not actually in a lack, right? You just feel like it because you don't have exactly what it is that you want in the moment. So I feel like you just need to think about things different. It's like, you may feel like things suck, it really may feel like you're alone, like you're struggling. Maybe you're struggling to make ends meet. But I feel like you should just really go back to the drawing board and really, really kind of sit back and think about how things truly are for you when it comes to your finances. And you might realize that you're not in lack as much as you believe yourself to be. Okay, you also have the Page of Swords here. I feel like you don't feel like you may feel like you don't have anyone to talk to, right? You don't have anybody to confide in or vent to. And you may just feel like you're either kind of sitting on the sidelines watching everybody else live on and live their happily ever after, live their life, or you may feel like you're struggling and people are just kind of, watching you struggle and just, watching you move through life without, really any support for you. Okay, and that could be extremely bothersome for you. But we're going to get in here and we're going to start clarifying some of the cards. We do have the Star, the Three of Wands, and the Two of Cups. So it could be an Aquarius that is preparing themselves to come towards you because someone here wants a connection. They want a relationship with you. Someone's preparing to come towards you to confess their feelings for you, or, you know, preparing to contact you. Somebody could live at a distance from you. I feel like this is going to happen in the future. All right. Well, let's clarify. Let's clarify these cards. Clarify this King of Swords first. Clarify the King of Swords, Two of Swords, the Ten of Cups as the overall energy. All right. Let's see what we got here. So the the Chariot is clarifying the King of Swords, okay? Yeah, so I feel like this person, whoever this is, that they could be a Cancer as well. They're taking some things into perspective, okay? They're really thinking about their life, and they're thinking about how they're progressing forward in life. And every time they think they pass some sort of milestone in their life, or maybe they're traveling or something like that, they think of you. Something is triggering this person's mind and bringing you up, okay? I say that because you have the Empress, right? You have the Empress without even realizing this energy as well. But the Two of Swords and the Empress here, this person it's like undeniable. Your energy is literally undeniable, Capricorn, okay? With the Empress here, I feel like you are the Empress. Your energy is undeniable to this person. This person, you know, they can't stop. Even if they didn't want to stop thinking about, I mean, even if they wanted to stop thinking about you, they literally can't stop thinking about you with this Empress energy, right? Something about you is extremely loving, nurturing. Some of you guys are already a parent, right, with that Ten of Cups. But you don't have to be. You just could be someone who's just really nurturing, really loving, takes care of yourself, respects yourself, loves yourself, nurtures your family. You're just all around, you know, this person just sees you as all around, just a great individual. Maybe they're in denial. They don't feel good enough for you. Maybe they just, they're not prepared for whatever this, you know, whatever it is that you bring. Because there's something about you, just your aura, your energy, you just operate, not operate, but you move at such a high frequency that this person, it's like this person just can't get you out of their head. Okay. Some of you guys, this is only for a few of you guys. Someone here is pregnant. This King of Swords is doesn't want to believe that a particular person is pregnant, has a baby. They're in denial. Someone is rejecting a family. Someone's rejecting. They're rejecting a family. And I feel like that's just for some of you guys. For others of you guys, this person, like I said, this person's not emotionally available. They're emotionally unavailable. Even though this is what they want. There's something here about you either already having a family, Capricorn, or you are in a space right now in your life where if you met somebody, you want to settle down with that person, right? I don't see you as someone who's like the Empress. I don't see the Empress out here like dating. Like, I want to date and get to know many people. It's like, no, if I put my energy into you, I see something in you, I want to be with you, you're going to be my person for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? Like, this is the Empress is like, she doesn't play games. She's not jumping from one relationship to the other. And I feel like this person knows that. And I feel like there's something about you coming with a lot of expectations. And I don't feel like it's bad. You know what I mean? You're the Empress. Like, you deserve to. But it's like something about this person, they're not able to uphold, like they can't reach those expectations, possibly because of what they have going on in their life. The Chariot, this person moves around a lot. They're very busy. Something like that. Yeah, this person is not communicating with you with the Eight of Wands in reverse because they're focused on working. This person's working like a lot, a lot, a lot. King of Wands. This person has a reputation. Um, they have a reputation that they're trying to uphold, but look at this person. They're in pain. You see this how hard this person's working? This person's literally in pain. They're in pain trying to uphold some sort of like standard or like I don't even know. Like they're trying to do something. And they're not in communication with you because they're putting all of their focus into whatever this is. Okay? Let's keep going. Let's clarify this world energy. Why the world? The Star. Someone wants a new... Okay. Someone... You healed a cycle with... Okay. You close out a cycle with a particular person. It could be very well be this person. Again, someone is dominating your reading right now. Dominating. It's like someone is saying, I don't want to be with you, but I can't stop thinking about you. And you would be my person. If I decide to settle down, you would be my person. But I can't right now. Whatever that means. The World card. Like I said, a cycle closed out. You close a cycle out with somebody, but I do see you wanting something in the future, right? I see that you want to heal something with somebody. You want to work something out with somebody, right? You're hoping that somebody comes back to you or you and this person come back together. Like literally, this person's wishing on a star that two people would come back together, okay? You could literally be wishing for that, okay? And I feel like this is somebody like the World card. It could be a person at a distance. Could be someone who's just very worldly. But I am getting someone that you already know. You know what I'm saying? Someone that you've already put some work into, that you want to reconnect with in the future. Okay. The month of May may be the time for you and this person to heal something and reconnect. What's this Three of Swords energy? Why the Three of Swords? Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. The Fool. Yeah, there's something about your money took a hit, Capricorn. Your money takes a hit in the month of May, but I don't feel like it hits you so much to the point. I just feel like you're hurt in some way or another. Like you feel betrayed. When it comes to your money, you feel betrayed. It could have been a job betraying you, right? Maybe you're missing out on a paycheck. Someone's playing with your hours or something like that. There's something like that because you're in the Queen of Pentacles energy, which means you're very abundant, you're very successful. Money is not a huge issue for you. You have stability here. And you're very good with money, right? Hardworking individual here. I mean, you're the jack of all trades kind of energy. But again, there's something that hurts you in the month of May. Like you're heartbroken about something, like, and you have to start over with the Fool here. You're starting over in the month of May. I don't know if like I said, some of you guys recently started a new job or you're getting ready to start a new job. And you're heartbroken because you wanted that old job or somebody fired you and you never thought that they would do that, or it's something like that in regard to your money. Let me get one more card on that. The Four of Swords and the Ten of Wands. Yeah, you're gonna have to heal something. Four of Swords, or put something to rest. Okay, so I feel like the month of May is you recovering. So you've been heartbroken or something like that, and it's in regard to your money. So I don't know if you started a new job or, somebody at your job has been, I I don't know, someone just trying to play. I don't know. There's something in regard to your money, but it's not in a way where you're just in lack. I feel like it's something in regard to people, or something has hurt you on a like you care about something enough. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. You put a lot of effort into something, and I feel like that's why it hurts so much. It hurts because you're like, I put a lot of energy into this job, right? I cared for these people deeply. How could they turn on me? You know what I mean? Or I've been working for this company for decades or for years or something like that. How could they fire me? Whatever, something like that. What's the Five of Pentacles? Yeah, like I said, I mean, this is exactly what I was saying before. Seeing something from a different perspective. You're not struggling as much as you think you are, and the moon is here. Okay, so there's some insecurities that you have in regard to maybe the status of your life at this time, and like I said, you're not struggling as bad as you think you are. Okay, and if you change your mind and you change, the way that you're thinking about this, you'll realize like, oh my gosh, I'm not struggling as bad, and I'm actually making my situation worse by the way that I'm thinking about it. Okay, because you're in the Queen of Pentacles energy. Which means, like I said, things are not as bad as you think they are. Something about this other situation when it comes to love, I feel like is affecting you. So that's what it is too, Capricorn. I think for the month of May, your money is being affected because your love life is affected. You're overthinking something with a particular person, or someone's thinking about you heavy. Your energy is just being pulled, I feel like. Yeah, I feel like your energy is being pulled in different directions. I feel like that's what you think may be affecting your money, because you are overthinking about a particular person or relationship or something like that. Okay, but like I said, the Hangman is here. Like, you're gonna have to see things from a different perspective. All right. What's this Page of Swords? Why is the Page of Swords here? Judgment. Yes, you feel like people are judging you. You feel like people are like secretly judging you. This High Priestess. You feel like people are secretly judging you. Without knowing the full story. It's like you're judging me, but you don't even know, you don't know what I've had to do, or who I've had to be, or what I've had to overcome. Like, or you're judging yourself. It's like you're reflecting on how things have gone in your entire life, and you're just thinking to yourself like, man, I should have did this better. Man, I could have did this better. Man, I should have did this, or I should have went here. Like, I feel like that's what you're kind of just thinking about. It's like, man, if I would have just did that one thing, if I would have just went with that one person, 333 on the clock, if I would have just did this one thing, life would be good for me. Like, but the truth of the matter is, look at the High Priestess wants to come out no matter what. You're the Magician. Look at that. Magician. You are destined to have the Ten of Pentacles. You're going to literally will it into existence. You're the Queen of Pentacles already. You have the Empress energy. You are destined, Ten of Pentacles, to have this, Capricorn. Okay? You have to believe it so. You have to think it. You have to believe it. You have to manifest it. You have to work towards it. You working towards your goals, working towards this Ten of Pentacles, it's destined for you to have it. You can't allow your emotions to run you, is kind of what I'm getting here. Let's get you some, good closing notes. Known as your advice. um, to get you on, to get you going. What's the advice here? What is going to help us get through the month of May? Be confident. Walk away from any negative thoughts. Walk away from anybody who makes you think negative thoughts. If they're not your thoughts, walk away. Walk away. Do not hold on to thoughts that are going to keep you stuck. There's freedom in walking away from things that, yes, you feel emotionally connected to. But if you emotionally feel connected to you and if you love something or something loves you, but it makes you feel stuck, is it really love? Is it really love? You know, it can't possibly be love if it's keeping you stuck, if it's keeping you stagnant, if it's making you question yourself, making you doubt yourself. It's not love. It's a burden. 9 of Cups. Do what you love. Do what you want. Do what makes you feel happy, makes you feel joy. Because I feel like somebody here is waiting. You're waiting for a particular person. You're waiting for the happily ever after with somebody. And someone's constantly rejecting the idea with you. And you just put yourself on hold and you're hurt and you're sad and you're in pain. And Spirit's saying, give yourself everything that you've been wanting. Give it to you. You are that boss. You are the boss, literally. You are in charge. You are confident. You're beautiful. A lot of you guys are extremely attractive. Extremely. Keep loving on yourself. Give yourself everything it is that you want, that you deserve. You have to move on from this idea that you have to be committed, that you have to be in a relationship, that you have to be with somebody. Move on from it. It's not to say that it's never going to happen for you, Capricorn, but stop putting yourself on hold. And I know, Capricorn, you're going to be like, I don't put my life on hold for nobody. I do whatever I want. I live my life, yada, yada, yada. The truth is, a lot of us are secretly pining for somebody that doesn't even want us. And we're waiting and hoping that this person's going to come back around, or this person's going to change, and this person's going to do this and do that. And we've got ourselves on hold, waiting. And the truth of the matter is, you're wasting a lot of good years. Lots and lots of good years. So, make this month the month that you're not overthinking, right? And you're not, telling yourself all these negative things about, how much in lack you are. And really pay attention to your thoughts, because your thoughts, I feel like, are being affected by someone else's thoughts of you. Someone is thinking about you so hard and so deeply and so much that I feel like it's affecting you and you don't even realize it. You're like telepathically connected to somebody, I think, and I don't think you realize it. So take that into consideration. I will see you guys in the next one. I know this video was pretty long. I apologize. I hope this was something that benefited you resonated with. And thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.